Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. Tonight, it'll be the Boston Celtics going up against the Philadelphia 76ers. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined courtside by Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And it's Allie LaForce for us tonight on the sideline. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Anthony Simons.
And you can see his scoring numbers trending down as time goes on. It's not what you want to see, but maybe it's just time to shift his approach a little and start looking for other ways to get points out there on the floor.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. James is out there with Joel Embiid, and it's Brown, and at the 3, the small forward. And for Boston, Pritchard and White are their guards. Jason Tatum is out there with George, and it's Robinson in at the center position. Oh, what a fun matchup, Doris, we have here tonight, featuring two teams that love to shoot the 3.
And we continue to see more and more of this in today's NBA, Kev. Both of these teams have the green light to fire with any sliver of space or deep. This should be a shootout.
This guy's so dangerous on the drive, and if Brown has an opportunity to finish strong, there's going to be no doubt.
Tatum passes to George. Robinson a screen on Brown. Brown against George. Shoots over Brown. And he gets the kind bounce as that one drops in for him.
What a wonderful shot to have in your arsenal. 3-level scorer gets to the midi. We see you, PG.
The kick out to Brown. No good on the 3. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
I was able to talk to Joe Mazzulla for a minute. We briefly talked about Jaylen Brown and what kind of defensive mindset you have to have against him. And he said, we have to be willing to work just as hard as he is. We have to fight through every single screen, talk to one another, and contest every shot we can. Sounds like it'll be an all-out effort against Brown here in this one. Back to you, Kevin.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Brown against George. Here's Edgecombe. Pass to James. The 76ers need to get off a shot.
That's just phenomenal defense. The defense feels like it's all over the place and knows exactly how to guard it.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. It's a 3-point game. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Yeah, they took advantage of some porous defense in that one. Really got the shots they wanted.
Give them some credit. I'll tell you this, they caught an opponent on a very off night defensively, and you take advantage. Simple as that.
Embiid against Tatum. Over in the corner, Edgecombe. That's good, and that's Embiid with the assist.
That play is why Embiid's been an MVP. His skill, including passing at 7+ feet, is just ridiculous.
Robinson sets a screen for Tatum. Count it. Tatum's got 5 now.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Maxey, no good.
Well, that's surprising. This guy is a good mid-range shooter, just can't get it to go.
Well, already so accomplished, Doris. Jason Tatum. As you look at the landscape of the Celtics, where is his place in that story?
Well, let's remember, Kevin, that he's still a young player, and so that history is still being written. But the North Star for the Boston Celtics is always championships, and Tatum has proven he can deliver.
Philadelphia with the ball, following the bucket by the Celtics.
Boy, no idea why he went with the fadeaway. What a clean look at the basket.
Pritchard up top. That one doesn't drop. Some solid defense from Maxey. Here's Brown. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
I'll tell you clearly, this guy has found his rhythm. He's attacking with confidence early.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That is his first foul of the game. Simons, he's checked in for the 76ers.
Substitution, number 5.
And here's George for three. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Here's Brown. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Yeah, I mean, every time out, it's a learning experience to some degree, but that's not what they were looking for.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it hurts a little more when you play well and fail to close out a game. That was one they should have won.
Here's Brown. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. Over George. Brown, no good. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Tatum on the wing. Back to Pritchard. A three ball. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And that one's good. Maxey.
Just one more example of his offensive arsenal. So tough to stop.
LeBron against Tatum. Over LeBron. Tatum with another miss. The 76ers trail by 3. And here is Brown. Playing Memphis, he was nearly unstoppable. And the dunk by Embiid.
Well, Jaylen Brown getting better and better in pick-and-roll situations. There's a real willingness to give up the basketball.
Pass to Pritchard. Tatum against James. Tatum on the wing. 7 points in the game. Robinson finds Pritchard. On the clock. Over Maxey. Rebound by the 76ers. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia.
And in that one, the offensive execution made the difference. They found and exploited the mismatch repeatedly.
Well, it was certainly a game that their analytics people had to love breaking down. I thought they exposed every weakness in the defense.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
People say the mid-range shot is dying, but so far in this one, that has not been the case for this team.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
He throw good, Maxey. Doors, I'd have to imagine game 2 of a back-to-back is a big test of a player's stamina.
You're exactly right, Kevin. And it's not just the physical stamina, it's the emotional stamina to hang in when your body is absolutely tired. But the great players, the ones we love to watch, embrace this challenge.
Three-pointer, Pritchard. They get it back. They need this. It's good from long range. Pritchard's got 8 points.
That's a pretty bounce pass. Nice.
Now Simon. He's another guy who had a stellar performance in the win against Memphis. Let's go. And that one's good. Maxey. He has 7.
And you can pretty much count on Maxey to find shots. He does his job out there.
Driving in. And stolen by Maxey. Fast break, Philadelphia. Wade kicks to Maxey. Bangs home the trifecta. And it's a 4-point 76ers lead.
In one of the many ways Maxey could hurt you with his shooting, lightning fast on that release.
Here's Garza. And again, Boston with the triple.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. changes for Boston. Kate is checked in, and Sam Hauser subbed in for Jason Tatum. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for the 76ers. .30 left in the first quarter. Wade, a screen on Conley. Wade outside. The three-pointer is right on target. And the 76ers lead by 4.
Yeah, spotting the open teammate there. Nice work by Maxey.
Hauser with the ball. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. Fires from deep. And that one is off. Tyrese Maxey. He's been the guy making things happen for the 76ers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
Celtics trail by 4. So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, Maxey out there with Anthony Simons. Then there's Wade. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. And it's Bona in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Oh, the defense has to stay attached to him on the perimeter.
And Boston certainly has some of the most knowledgeable sports fans, Doris, in the country.
Kevin, not only knowledgeable, but passionate. And when you think over the 4 major sports in the city and the tradition of success, it is no wonder they are so committed.
Philadelphia's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. From the wing, and it's Simons missing. Boston's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land, 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Here's Bona. Wade passes to Simons. Garza pulls it in.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Tyrese Maxey, a late first-round pick back in 2020. He's become an all-star. He said, quote, "I've always had that chip with me from day one. I had to earn everything I got from a basketball perspective and make a name for myself. I try hard to foresee and envision this." Back to you, Kev.
The drive for greatness, something to watch. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report.
Mathurin showing his willingness to be ready on the catch. Go ahead.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's ready to talk things through with them. And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travels that didn't happen.
Edgecombe, he's checked in for the 76ers. And George kicks to White. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. George, no good. Philadelphia's gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. And the rejection by Tatum. Pass to Shireman. He can't hit that time. Some solid defense from Maxey.
Boston foul. Numbing first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Edgecombe. 17 points for him last game against Memphis. Inside. Outside Mathurin. Back to Wade. And stolen by Tatum.
Miscue there. Hadn't had many of those so far, which is a big reason they're ahead.
And it almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
Here's Edgecombe. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Mathurin finds Maxey. Shot clock at 5. To the middle. Here's Bono. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
This is the kind of selfless leader Maxey is. He knows how important it is to share the ball.
Wade against Tatum. Tatum gets it to go inside.
Boy, no one is blocking that shot. Excellent use of the floater.
The 76ers have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Here's Edgecombe. On the wing, Mathurin. Second shot opportunity. Maxey against White. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Celtics.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Tatum draws the double. Outside, George. Pass to Shireman. Here's White. Maxey with the block. Paul George with the steal. Outside, Tatum. Back to George. Down low. Here's Queta. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2.
And you don't like to concede the free throws, but it's better than getting flushed on.
The Celtics shooting their first free throws of the game. Pritchard, he's checked in for Boston. Philadelphia also making some changes. LeBron's checked in for Wade. Brown comes in for Benedict Mathurin. And Kevin Porter's subbed in for Maxey. Now the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. Both good from the line that time. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Pass to Edgecombe. James in the post. Guarded by Tatum. The shot's good from LeBron.
Over the years, LeBron James just so dedicated to improving that jumper. That was sweet.
LeBron's playing days are over, and GA, who knows when that'll be. What will you remember most about his play?
You know, I don't think there's ever been a player who came into the league with such lofty expectations and not only met those expectations, but fair to say, he's exceeded them.
Austin making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. And it's sent back by George.
What a defensive play from Paul George. Send it back, big fella.
Porter passes to Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Here's LeBron. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for 1 more at the line.
And when he plays with that kind of attacking basketball, almost impossible to stop near the rim.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Boston.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
Now, here's George. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Cleveland. Tatum, he doesn't hit that one. Great D that time from James. Over in the corner, Edgecombe. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
Count it. 14 points for Jason Tatum.
Jason Tatum is capable of explosive nights offensively. If you're the defense, you better lock in right now.
Pass to Brown. Out to the right wing. James in the high post. Over Tatum. And Boston with the rebound. Robinson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Three-pointer, Pritchard. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Porter with it. Robinson picks him up. Here's Bona. Pass to Edgecombe. Back to Brown. LeBron sets the screen for Brown to the inside. Here's Bona. The 76ers with another miss. Celtics leading by 3. In the corner, George with it. Buries it from three-point range. George has got 5 points now in the quarter.
After a slow start, he has really tightened up his game.
James outside. Brown right side. George with the steal. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Here's White. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Bona's got 6 rebounds in the game. And James throws it down hard.
Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. He put a little extra on that one.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. They lead by 4. And here's Tatum for 3. And they'll get another chance. It's up a 3. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Tatum's got 17 now.
Another bucket. This guy just keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Bucket is good.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. Oh, what strength and power from Tatum.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
He gets it up. And he is able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Boston, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
I'm alongside Coach Nick Nurse, and I know you're not too happy with the execution at the defensive end. What needs to be cleaned up?
Yeah, we're making some mistakes on some of the switches. We're making some mistakes on some of the weak side. And then when we did get them to miss a couple, they tipped them right back in. So lots to clean up there.
Okay, it'll be a tough halftime speech from Coach.
Thanks, Allie. Much appreciated. Halftime now, and we'll be back to get the third quarter underway in just a moment.
Hey there, everybody. Jason Tatum has put his stamp on this game, looking so dominant so far.
Well, how about the game Tatum is having? Listen, he's putting everything in his bag, and he's going to work.
Tough to guard on the perimeter. Difficult to keep up with inside, man. A brutal matchup pretty much so far.
And let's turn our attention now to the Rookie of the Year race.
We're around the halfway point, and these guys aren't slowing down a bit. We'll see who turns on the Jets and pulls away in the race.
Which rookies hit that wall along the way? Bam!
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. But you know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
And Boston has possession. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Pritchard and White are their guards. Mitchell Robinson out there with Jason Tatum. And it's George in at the small forward position. That's the Boston 5. Now here's LeBron. Jason Tatum missing his last shot. Embiid with the screen on George. LeBron drives in. Embiid finds Brown. Robinson against Maxey. Just 4 to shoot. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by Tatum. Celtics leading by 7. George with the ball. Big job by Edgecombe. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. That'll put Paul George on the line. That's on LeBron James. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with.
Now here's LeBron. 6 points for him. Shoots the 3. And it's Derek White with the rebound. White's got 4 rebounds in this game. And a guy who has a quick release and has distance to his shots. Derek White, though, converts his chances.
You know what, Kev? There's so many things to love about Derek White. He's arguably the greatest shot-blocking guard in the league. He has a knack for making big shots, and the thing that maybe is most impressive is he gets past grenades at the end of the shot clock and has the temperament to stand in and deliver.
Austin with the ball. Following the three-pointer by Tyrese Maxey. George, no good. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way. And the dunk by Brown.
I tell you, when Brown is running like that, it's hard to stop him. This guy is superb at beating defenders up the floor.
Boston leading by 8. Pass to Pritchard. George sets a screen for Pritchard. Back to George. Latrey. It's rebounded by Edgecombe. The 76ers trail by 8. The kick out to Brown. That's good, and it's Embiid with the assist. Brown's got 13.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Ways to go between now and the three-point contest, but it's always fun to talk about it. Let's see who has the best shot to earn a spot in this year's event.
And maybe this list changes between now and All-Star Weekend, but I don't think anybody would be disappointed if it stays exactly the same as it is right now.
Well, you look at Brown. He's going to need to leapfrog quite a few great shooters if he's going to be a part of the three-point festivities in All-Star Weekend, but you know, maybe he can do it.
I mean, anything's possible, especially if he has a few big games from beyond the arc before All-Star Weekend. That'd give him a nice bump in the voting.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase this year. Some incredible shooters, that's for certain. We'll keep you updated as we find out more.
Yeah, and I think we're in for a real treat. I think the increased importance of the three-point shot in today's game has really shined a light on the talent, precision, and really the wow factor of how these guys can drill the long ball.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thank you. The Celtics trying to keep that laser focus. Coach Joe Mazzulla said, quote, the closer you are to winning, the easier it is to become distracted by things that you can't control, things that don't matter. Mindset, discipline, and mental toughness are what separate you. Kevin?
Staying dialed in. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Now, here's Brown. 13 points in the game, and the shot goes down.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's his 3rd foul of the game. To the middle. Edgecombe with the steal.
What outstanding defensive anticipation and a poor decision passing.
No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Right side Tatum. Just over 3.5 minutes through the 3rd quarter of play now. Good on the triple. George has got 13.
Boy, that's his 2nd 3. First of this half, though.
to Maxey. Back to James. Over Tatum. That one's in there. The Boston lead is cut down to just 2 points in the bucket from LeBron.
Oh, the rhythm and timing for LeBron James. No hesitation off the catch. You'd love to see it.
George against James. And George kicks to Tatum. Just 5 to shoot. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. And the 3 ball is good.
These kinds of defensive breakdowns drive coaches crazy.
Now here's LeBron. He's got 8. Brown outside. Back to James. Embiid sets the pick for LeBron. And again, it's Philadelphia.
Yeah, nice stroke on that jumper from LeBron James. There's no defense in the world that's going to stop that.
Tatum passes to Robinson. And Robinson throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now here's James. 10 points for him. LeBron is doubled. Brown against Robinson. Brown the pass to Embiid to the paint. And the shot clock expired. 24-second violation. So a moment now to see the story for Jason Tatum.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
And the Celtics making a change here. Cade is checked in, and the 76ers also making a change. Simons is checked in.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And George kicks to Tatum. Top of the key. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Brown, the putback. Oh, LeBron getting forceful on the putback.
Boy, hard to operate any more efficiently than this guy has this quarter.
1:53 left in the 3rd quarter. Outside Tatum. Outside White. Back to Tatum. There's the 3. Offensive rebound.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
Maxey against Pritchard. Cuts it 5 from 18. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got rebound number 5 here tonight. The 3. The 3 from Tatum.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
James kicks to Maxey. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got 3 assists in the game.
Boy, after making 1 3 in the first half, he's knocked down 2 in the second.
Now, here's George. He's got 13. Step back shot. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Brown dishes to LeBron. Takes a 3. From range, LeBron is good.
LeBron James has built his game well beyond the 3-point line. You've got to check him everywhere.
Outside Tatum. Sees the alley-oop. And as we finish the 3rd quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. Celtics lead by 2. And when we return, we'll get the 4th quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. They've got Porter down out there with Wade. Then there's Edgecombe. And it's Bona in at the 5. Here's Walsh. Outside Tatum. Pass to Walsh. From past the arc. It's hauled in by Brown. And so Brown will bring it up for the 76ers. Trailing by 2. Outside Porter. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Boston shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Edgecombe with the steal. And he dunks it down.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Philadelphia 76ers. On Monday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks. And then on Thursday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Washington Wizards.
And no secret that this team can be very tough in their own building. And that's good news as they are loaded up with home games over the next stretch. This is a chance to create some separation.
Now here's Brown. Wade on the wing. Back to Brown to take the lead. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. When it comes to Jaylen Brown, Greg, what qualities does he add to a team?
Well, I love how active and physical he is. He poses such a difficult challenge on both sides of the ball. With a Finals MVP award to his credit, you know he's as mentally tough as anyone in our league.
No doubt, Jaylen Brown is one of the most gifted isolation scorers in the league right now, Doris.
He is one of those guys, Kevin, that you do not want to be defending on an island. Jaylen Brown is an elite athlete, but he is also a three-level scorer, which makes him almost impossible to handle. What I love about Jaylen Brown is his commitment to improvement. This guy's worked hard on his three-point shooting. He's worked hard on his handle and his decision-making, and there's still another level to come.
Robinson passes to Tatum. Sinks the three-pointer. Tatum's got 9 points here in the second half.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
Out to Wade. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. And the 76ers lead by 1.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now Edgecombe. After Jason Tatum missed on that last three-pointer. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Oh, he misses the dunk. Porter with the steal. Now the 76ers on the break. They set the pick. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Walsh. Walsh has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Shireman, guarded by Porter. Here's Robinson, nails the baby hook.
Well, you want Mitchell Robinson to finish with strength and authority. He does there.
Tatum against Brown. Pass to Wade. The kick out to Porter. Here's Shireman, guarded by Porter. Outside Tatum. Off target with his 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Brown outside. Shot clock at 6. There's a screen. Here's Bona, guarded by Robinson. Connects from three-point range. Wade's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the 76ers. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. Coach kept it calm, but direct. He said, quote, play smart, play our game. Don't worry about the score. Keep doing what we've been doing, and we'll be okay. Guys, back to you.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. And so it's Pritchard who brings the ball up for the Celtics. Fires it up. Good. Nothing but net. Pritchard's got the game tied up here for Boston.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Here's Edgecombe. Outside, Maxey. The kick out to Brown. Rebound, Boston. Robinson's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Now Pritchard. Tatum fires. And down goes the three.
Well, it hasn't mattered what the defense has tried. He has had every counter. What a great night.
Now Maxey. Beyond the arc. He drills the three.
After hitting only one from downtown in the first half, he's exploded with 3 since.
Tatum outside. Launches it. Tatum comes right back with the three.
He really thrives in high-pressure moments. That's a big-time play.
LeBron James. Oh, and that crossover was nasty.
Well, should any of us be surprised? If they need a bucket, LeBron says, get me the ball, and delivers once again.
Now here's Tatum. Here's Pritchard. Jacks up a three. Cleared away by James. Now Maxey takes the three. Cream from outside.
So poised in these situations. Love seeing Maxey rise to the occasion and knock that one down.
Tatum! The long shot, no good. Philadelphia's gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. Now Maxey. James looking around. It's good.
We all know LeBron wants to take these shots. When the pressure is at its highest, he does not shy away from making the play his team needs.
Now here's Tatum. It's stolen by Brown. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. James slams it in.
The ability to sustain productivity over the entirety of his career, LeBron James is a modern marvel.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Here's White. Unloads. Pritchard fires. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. The 76ers shooting 53% from the field in the fourth quarter. Can't ask for more than that from your offense. Maxey from 19. That one goes.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Rebounded by Brown. And so Brown will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Layup, no good. So the 76ers win it. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
Let's send it over to Allie LaForce. She's standing by with our player of the game.
All right, guys, LeBron, a superstar matchup tonight. What goes through your mind when you're facing that kind of a challenge?
You know, for me, it's never about an individual challenge or an individual game. It's about the team. Now, you do take the challenge anytime you're going against anybody, but you also got to have your mind in the game, too, and not make it personal. So taking the challenge, making sure your mind is in the right frame, and just trying to make plays for your teammates to be successful.
Thanks, LeBron. Back to you.
As always, Allie, we appreciate it. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and the rest of our terrific 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, LeBron James.